than an F is a D. Because with the D, even though we love the D over here, you know which D I'm talking about. But with the D, oh, my coffee looks so good.
It does. Compared
That
to
don't even
my
look like
water.
coffee. That's not even coffee.
The way the whipped cream is running down the side of the
That
coffee,
is over.
the white stuff has run down the side of my face from time to time.
That looks really good. The
That
coffee
does look
looks
good.
That's my coffee.
It does look
If
good.
I drank coffee, I would drink that.
That looks like coffee.
Y'all hire clowns as if you were running a circus. So you get a circus and you hire clowns. Anyway, moving on.
Take it from the people who play cards for him. He be cheating.
I only cheat on Uno. Only Uno. Only Uno.
Uno, Tuno, Luno, he is a cheater.
Everything.
If you cheat,
See, they said you probably
automatically know
look. He
cheated
said you
at all
probably
the
do
games.
cheat. He do.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I'm out of here. Bye.
OnlyFans so that you can look at the longer videos and you can go in the comforts of your own little room at the boarding house, rent it home, grab your little Albaline and stroke it out for as long as you want it, playing it over and over and over, the long videos of Malik's long peen, because you have an infatuation with his long peen. I am certain that at this point you want him to shove his long peen somewhere inside of your body. I'm just saying.
The devil and the devil was fucking up here.
Here he go. Here we go.
Y'all wasn't gonna make me the oldest one on here.
You did not send me a text, a link.
I did.
I do
But
have
on
to
the
say,
flyer.
Ty, you were in the group chat on Instagram, whatever Instagram that was.
Wait, what? Kitty? Love you down. I don't have no problem with Kitty. I like Kitty. But Kitty girl. Kitty girl. Kitty girl, we did not think he was nobody's straight. Neither did we think he was nobody's top. At best, verse. If I stretch, maybe if I stretch, I might give you verse top. I'll stretch to give you verse top. But you do know that we had already deduced that you like to have spoons dipped into your sugar bowl, right? We had already. I mean, I don't think there's anybody. Even DeAndre, who professes that he's the top, and Archie, who professes that he's the top, they profess that he's straight tops. You ain't gonna get me to believe that they had a spoon dipped into their sugar bowl every now and then. Like the least about JG.
Yeah, no, that's a
I
tough
tried
one.
to do the best I did. I started.
Well, definitely what I like the most about David is
Y'all girls need to understand. Girl, you had a bust down. Girl, y'all had a one night stand. Y'all got drunk one day. Y'all had a one night stand. It was good that night because you was drunk. Probably if you was sober, you gonna be like, girl, this wasn't even that good. But girl, you was drunk as fuck or coked out or a combination of the two of them. Whatever the fuck y'all do down there to the LA. Y'all had a good bust down. It was what it was. You should have kept it moving. Hello. I am here drinking my BioLite, staying hydrated. I actually don't feel too bad. Check my temperature before I got on here. 98.8. So I'm good with that. I just still got a little bit of lingering cough. And I'm still kind of cold. But I'm scared to turn my air conditioner up because it's 1,000,000 degrees. And it's like 90 or 91 or something. And what I'm not going to do is allow my house to get hot and then die of heat stroke. I don't believe in sweating nothing out. So for those of you all who are not aware, before I say hey to y'all, I did get sick. I was supposed to be in Phoenix, Arizona, partying it up with the Noops and with Jason. And remember when I was live on, when was that? Thursday? Yeah, that was Thursday. When I was live on Thursday, I was like, I don't feel good, y'all. I just need to check. I don't feel good. I kept saying I don't feel good, but I'm gonna get on this plane. And something told me said, you got a little bit of time. Stop by the urgent care. There's an urgent care not far from my house. There's usually nobody there. So I said I'm gonna stop by the urgent care. Maybe they could give me a Z pack or something. I really hate what being sick does to my lips. It just does. It takes a toll on my lips. Anyway, I stopped by the urgent care. Said, girl, if I could just pick me up a quick Z pack, take that good girl, and be all right when I get up in Phoenix. So the doctor was like, yeah, we just gonna test you, do a flu and COVID test, make sure everything is right. When that man came back and said, oh, sir, I'm sorry, you tested positive, you need to quarantine. When I tell you how my heart was upset and angry, so they gave me some Paxlovid that I got to take for 5 days. These big old horse pills that I got to take for 5 days. The worst day probably was Friday morning or Friday. I think I was at like 100. My temperature was like fluctuated like 100, between 100 and 101 on Friday. That was like the worst day. But then as Friday went on, I got better. I felt better. Temperature started going down. Guess the meds started to kick in. Um, I had to call all of the people that I was at the conference with, and several other people apparently had COVID as well. Got COVID as well. So somebody there at the conference I was at gave everybody COVID. Nevertheless, um, yesterday I was down to like 99, and today I'm down to 98. So I feel good. Um, I'm cold. I don't have a fever. I'm just cold. My AC is on about 68 right now. And in this heat that we have going on, if I put it any lower than 68 in about 2 or 3 hours, when all of that heat is sitting on my house, it's gonna feel like hell. I'm just trying to keep it low so that later on the evening, when it's hot, all of that heat sitting on my house, it's not too bad. Shout out to those people in the members only chat who've been praying for me. Shout out to my girl Demetria. Demetria, when I said I was sick, Demetria sent me a cash app and said, I know you got the quarantine. You can't leave this good house. So here's some DoorDash. Here's some DoorDash funds for you. And I appreciate Demetria. I don't even know if she in here yet. I didn't even check the comments yet. But she said you can't go nowhere. Here's some DoorDash for you until you get better. And so yeah, I've been under quarantine. I have not left the house. Friend of mine, my child came and checked on me. My child came and checked on me and everything, and um, so I'm good, y'all. I would say I'm at about 75%. I'm not at 100, but 75%, 75, 80% of L Teddy is better than 0%. Okay, it's better than where I was. So I'm just getting rest, and so I felt a little good today. I said, well, let me give the people a little something, something. At least y'all can have some fun. And because I've been laying in the bed, and while I was laying in bed, I was, surfing the internet, in and out of sleep. So I said, since I'm just laying in bed, I can't go nowhere, I can't do nothing. I can at least do some production for Silly Saturday. So I did some production yesterday. And here we are today. Silly Saturday on a Sunday. I got my BioLite to make it through. Somebody just sent me some MVN. Thank you, MVN. MVN sent me a cash out. Say, hope you feel better soon. Well, thank you, MVN. Tracy is first. What she said? If you don't feel at least 80%, I'm going to report this live to the BI. I'm gonna let them do their thing and you shut down. Tracy can go back to when the Beehive shut me down. I think I'm about there, Tracy. I'm somewhere fluctuating 75, 80%. So I'm all right. I'm all right. You ain't got to report me to the Beehive. Hey, lovely 31 Blueprint. Hey, DPG, what's going on? Crazy homebody girl. I hope you're doing okay, my love. Hey, Quake. What is up? Tracy W is here. Happy Sunday, Tracy W. Who's that? Is that DM Form? Somebody just, yep, that's DM Form. DM Form just sent me a cash app. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the cash app. He said for COVID funds. Thank you for sending me a cash app. DM Form, this drink's for you. Mm. Oh boy. So where am I at? The inform. Hey, fellow pupils, it's my birthday. If anybody wants to donate for a champagne toast, laugh out loud. Listen, I'm going to take a shot. We're taking a shot for China White. Y'all know I'm taking a shot of this good BioLite. We're going to take a shot for China White. So go ahead and get your shots ready. It's shot o'clock, so we're going to get our shots ready for to take a shot for China White. Mm-hmm. Cha. Grr. I am a little better. Hey, Quintessential, what's going on, boo? Cams, what is up, sir? What is going on? I gotta catch up to these comments. Hey, L Sid. Harold. I can't even do my regular Harold greeting. Hey, Harold. Harold, I have I have my Harold greeting, but that take a lot of energy to do the Harold greeting. I'm just gonna say, hey girl, hey, 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 hey. I don't have the energy to do the full Harold greeting. That take a lot. Mm. Hey, Cassandra. Um, listen, I am cozy. I'm not gonna be cold for y'all. Hey, the informed. Thank you once again for the cash app. See what I'm saying? See what I got to deal with? I actually get more energy out of y'all. If I would have stayed in the bed, when you stay in the bed and you lay in the, it just drains your energy. And so being up here on live, I feel like it's giving me energy. So I appreciate y'all because y'all are giving me what I need to fight and make it through. So I like I said, I feed my energy off of y'all. Y'all are helping me get through, and I appreciate y'all. So who knows, Cavs? You might have me close to 100% here. Hey, Montrez, what's good, bruh? What is up? Yeah, right. I'm the whole outbreak monkey over here, Agent Zero. Hey, Jay Parrish, what is going on? I don't know exactly who gave it to me. There were hundreds of people at the conference I was at, Quake. Remember, I was out of town in St. Louis. I was at a big conference. There were hundreds of people there. I do vividly remember one guy. He was from Texas, and he was like, and he had came from another conference. Like literally, the Texas people that were there, they had a conference going on, and they immediately left the conference that they were at with hundreds of people and came to our conference and said where we were in St. Louis, where was another several hundred people there. And so I remember the guy that came from Texas that had just came from his own conference before coming to that conference saying, "Oh, I'm just getting over a little something, something, but I feel all right. I'm okay." So in my brain, I should have knew right there. Why am I sitting over here by this man? Anyway, y'all, let me continue to say hi to y'all. Mm. I'm glad to be here, honey. I'm okay, Tracy. Listen, I'm not going to do too much. I'm not going to do too much. It is the worst. But like I said, my fever is gone. My energy is not as bad as it was on Friday. Like I said, my worst day was Friday, and I've been doing better since then. So yeah. Hey Symmetry, what's going on? Hey Lock Queen, what is up, sweetheart? If I'm not giving y'all listen, what's so funny is y'all tell me I have a special individualized greeting for everybody. So if I'm not giving you the same energy and vitality and vigor that I do for my regular greetings for you, I apologize in advance. I'm here doing the best I can. Tanya, hey Tanya, boo. Um, Not trade is patient zero. I did have trade, but he was not patient zero. Hey, Faye Knighton. Cha. Why this got to be the ghetto? Terrence, what is good, bro? What is going on? But we have a great show today for y'all. I listen, since I've been laying in bed the last couple days, we have a great show lined up for y'all. We have a great thing to show. Janae is currently sleeping, but don't wake her up. Okay, let her sleep. When she wake up, we'll probably still be live. So we'll say hey to her when she wake up. All right. Thank you, Don Pearl. Jim, drink plenty of fluids. Hope you're better real. So I feel like I am. Like I said, I think they caught it early enough. So when I started taking the medication, it immediately started to work. Because I've had COVID several times. And I've had COVID where they didn't catch it in enough time. And I was like out for the last time I had COVID, y'all didn't even know, but I was laid out. I was not lying. I was laid out the last time I had COVID. And I didn't even come up here and tell y'all. I think Really Be knew. Really Be and Ebby knew. Cams might have known. I'm not sure. I know Really Be and Ebby knew I had COVID. And I wasn't alive or anything. I was down. And then there was the time I had it when I was supposed to go to Alabama. I was supposed to go see Harold, and I got COVID there. I was last year. I had COVID at least 6 or 7 times. Mm-hmm. Cha. But thank you, DPG, for your super chat. Let's get into it, Food TV. Hey, let's get into it, Food TV. I'm trying to think, is this your first time here? Y'all say hello to Let's Get Into It TV. I don't know if it's your first time here. My brain is not where it normally is, so I usually would remember. But if it's not, thank you for coming back. If it is, welcome. Buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Ciao. It's already 101 and it's only like it ain't even 12 o'clock there. You know what? Jason, I was talking to my frat brothers, and my frat brothers were saying that the like the signs in the hotel was saying between the hours of 12 and 7, do not go outside. That's what the signs were saying to them. Do not go outside between 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. Hey, friend, what's going on? Jeannie, what is up? All right. Hey, Candace F, what's going on? I am feeling a little better. Hey, Uncle Jay. Also, we must be in a whole open relationship. You got trade dipping his phone in your sugar bowl. This what we doing, Cams? You playing with me like this, Cams? You only doing this because I don't have all of the energy that I normally have, Cam. That's the only reason why you picking on me. Don't do it, Cam. We 20 minutes in. I got to get to. We got a whole dossier to get through, y'all. We got a whole dossier to get through. Mm-mm. Good morning to you, Xavier. What's going on? Hey, Volvo. Volvo, you see how they picking on me? Lord. Lord. Anyway, you see how he doing me, LC? Y'all, let's get ready to take this shot. We taking a birthday shot for China White. Anybody else birthday today? Anybody else birthday today? Um, we taking a shot for China White. Now, I'm taking a shot of BioLite IV in a bottle. I'm taking a shot of BioLite IV in a bottle. It's been getting me through. Can I tell y'all? I had to. My child had to bring me some more BioLites. Child. All right, let's take our birthday shot. Put in the chat what you drinking now. Put in the chat what you drinking. This is our birthday shot for China White. Up to it, down to it, whatever they say. Just do it. Drink up. Oh. Mm. All right. Anyway, y'all, if y'all ready to get this party started, we have a packed dossier today. Packed dossier. We got all of our segments ready to go, up and ready to go. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Go ahead and put a Shondo in the chat. Let me know you're ready. Once again, happy birthday, China White. Faye Knight say she drinking Crystal Light. Crazy Homebody Girl say she got some Amsterdam vodka. LC got coconut water. DPG say she got flavored water. Going to the casino in a couple hours. I know that's right. Hennessy White. Where you got that Hennessy White from? You know, you got to get that from you got that from Mexico. You know, you can't get Hennessy White from here. You got to get it from like Bahamas or the Caribbean or Mexico or somewhere. You can't get that here. Mm. Hey, little baby. Now, wait a minute. I thought you was asleep, Janae. Hey, Janae. Ain't you supposed to be asleep? Now, Terrence just told us you was in the bed asleep. I told him not to wake you up. God. Anyway, y'all, I see the Shondos in the chat. Let's get this party started, y'all. If you're new here and this is your first time, hey, Miss Baythang. If you're new here and this is your first time here for Silly Saturday, welcome to the party. Listen, we got a jam-packed dossier. We got a lot to do. We about to have a lot of fun. Sit back, relax, get you something to eat, something to drink, put it on the big screen, and all of those good things. Let's go ahead and make sure that we like the video, please. Sir, please, ma'am, please, sir. Make sure that you like the video, okay? Make sure you share the video out. We're over here doing the Lord's work. We are over here doing the Lord's work. And we want to make sure that everybody has a chance to come up in here and enjoy themselves, okay? It's time for my favorite segment. And we start off like we always do with my favorite segment, which is the hashtag ABCs.
ABC. A bitch can't. A bitch can't get a hit. A bitch can't get on the charts. A bitch can't get a Grammy. A bitch just can't.
A bitch just can't. Now, ABC stands for a bitch can't. These are stories or headlines that we saw, and immediately from the headline, we knew we just ain't had that type of energy. We knew we didn't have the bandwidth, we didn't have the wherewithal, we did not have the intestinal fortitude, we do not have the energy for the whatever this story is, simply based on the headline alone. So we're not gonna break it down. We just gonna hit it and keep it moving because we ain't got that type of time. Just don't have that type of time. We got quite a few hey Chef Don. We got quite a few hashtag ABCs today. Tyreek Hill divorce hits a new low as estranged wife accuses NFL phenom of hypocrisy for trying to gag her. Hey, E. Starkey, ma'am, Keita Vaccaro, whatever her name is, I don't have time. I know this sounds like victim shaming, y'all, but we've been following this lady for a couple years now. We could go all the way back, I believe, about 2022 or 2023 with her. Ma'am, you knew what you was getting when you got with him. Now you found out, they said she's claiming he abused her. She's claiming he was cheating on her sideways. Newsflash, ma'am, it was already well known that he was doing that before you got with him. The previous girlfriend said he abused her. The man had three illegitimate other bastard children while you were pregnant and engaged to him. What did you think was, how did you think this was going to end, ma'am? How did you think this was going, ma'am? I don't feel no types of ways about what you got. I'm not a victim shamer. I don't like to victim shame, but I ain't even talk about going back before you got with him. He was who he was. It was well documented. We knew, hey, Pinky Tinky, we don't have this type of time, ma'am. Don't have this type of time. Like, ma'am, right, Jason? And it ain't even about all athletes. This one athlete, how he treats women has been chronicled for years. I think he do have another woman pregnant right now, Xavier. It's just a mess. Man, we don't fit. You thought you was going to secure the bag. You thought you was out here because you was about to get paid and all of this. And so, ma'am, we don't have any type of time. Get the hell out of our face right now. Ma'am, go with God. Conor McGregor eyes UFC comeback with White House in 2026. Nope. Because you know y'all president out here talking about next year for 4th of July, they're going to have this big UFC match on the White House lawn. This is the fuck shit that y'all got going on. The White House, the People's House, has been turned into Ringling Brothers, Bonham and Bailey circus. It's a whole fucking 3-ring circus over there. This the same Conor McGregor that's a miscreant. That's a derelict to society. He's been accused of assaulting women allegedly. Remember, there's video and stuff of this where he attacked a bus. Remember, there was this video of him trying to break the windows off of one of those tour buses with one of his opponents on there, and he was, taking this big ladder trying to break the window and stuff. He's a pariah. The man is a pariah. So it just makes sense if they're going to have UFC at the White House, where a pariah currently occupies, it makes sense that he's the one that's on the ticket. That makes perfect sense. Exactly, Cam. I don't have the energy. I do not have the time. I do not have the energy for this man. He is an awful human being. He is. Sir, I don't have anything for you, sir. Go to hell. I legitimately did not read the headline. I just looked at the both of them, and they both look like extras for Fraggle Rock. Down at Fraggle Rock. Down at Fraggle Rock. I just don't know. Like, the amount of Botox or whatever it is coursing through their veins, anybody willing to lay up and get engaged to China White, I mean, not China White, I'm thinking about China White's birthday, to Black China, Angela White, or whatever her name is, Oh, that herb took a lot out of me. Hold on. Anybody willing to lay up with her? I have nothing for you. Nothing. Like I couldn't even read the headline. I couldn't even get past looking at their faces. Okay. Like it looks like when you go to like the beach or the carnival and they have those artists that draw the little caricature. You stand in front of them and they draw a little caricature of your face. Like they literally and legitimately look like the caricatures that the little artists at the carnivals and at the beach draw. I'm serious. Oh, I'm supposed to give her some grace. That's what I'm supposed to do. Really? That's what I'm supposed to do. Grace. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna vomit here. I just haven't done one in a while, so I got to get back. Get back. To get my strength back up. Yeah, we do not care. We do not care. Ma'am, sir, go with God. Oh, Jesus God. I know I ain't got the energy for this one. Tory Lanez to drop Prison Wisdom in new book co-written with his daddy. I do not. Uh, I give this to Tracy Chappelle. I blame Xavier Myers and Tracy Chappelle for this headline. This is y'all boy. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I do not. Nope. I'm not making time for this man. We do not have time. Don't. No. No, sir. No, sir. Get thee behind me, Satan. Get thee behind me, Satan. I'm just saying. Ow! I can't stand you, Xavier. Oh, I can't stand you. The fact that all of y'all are calling this man a leprechaun. Child. Girl, I don't listen. I saw this headline. I said, if there wasn't a perfect example of a hashtag ABC, this is it. If you want to know the perfect example, like there's nothing better I can do about this headline. This is the perfect example of a hashtag ABC. I cannot describe one to you better. I'm just saying. But the fact that he added his raggedy ass daddy onto it, child, a mess. Now he'll be a Hebrew Israelite. So I'm not doing this with you, Harold. Go with God. I don't know who this young man is. He looked like somebody Xavier might like because he kind of gives me Drewski a little bit. Hey, Marty. Not Harold, Xavier. This he's your type? Because he kind of looked like Drewski a little bit. And I feel like Xavier's gonna say he cute and he like him. I'm just saying. He can't wait to go to the Diddy party. Okay, well, lather up, get your baby oil ready. Make sure you cleaned out. I'm sure Puff Daddy don't like no shitty kitty. I'm sure he doesn't like to be painted. So make sure you're cleaned out. Hey, Mamiana, what's going on, boo? Listen, that's my whole point. That's my whole point. Right there, Cam's like, you really think you have an Ice Cube's chance at hell of being at the party? I don't. Hey, Terry, what's going on, boo? I don't even know who this man is. I don't even know who he is. And the fact that you know who he is, Xavier, is a shame for God. Like they are listen, they are out here celebrating him. Like celebrating him. I don't know. Sir, keep waiting, okay? Keep waiting. Sir, go with God. Speaking of Diddy, when I saw this, y'all, do not expect me to break down this story for y'all. I'm sure my boy Chef Don Don is in the chat. Chef Don Don, are you gonna break down this story for the people? Because this is in the hashtag ABCs from me, Chef Don Don. We don't have the energy over here. Sir, the only thing I need from you, I just want to see how big it is. If it's as gargantuan as you said, now you said it's like 3 or 4 times as big as Diddy's. Now, if Diddy's on is as big as a Tootsie Roll, meaning like this big, then maybe your dick is not all that gargantuan. It's probably not that hard to be 3 or 4 times bigger than Diddy if you're working with a Tootsie Roll. But I mean, unless you showing us your stroke game, unless you showing us a freak off tape of you fucking, so we can get a good full on glimpse of the meats, we don't give a fuck about you, sir. We do not. We honestly could give a damn about you. We honestly do not give, sir, if you're not putting out some type of video showing us what you're working with, we don't give a fuck. Get away from us. We don't have this type of energy. Don't. Not over here. We don't. You trying to make Cassie out to be this horrible person because she gave you the clap, sir. You out here have I don't know why you was stupid enough to think you was the only one she was having sex with. I mean, you had to at least think she was having sex with Diddy, and everybody knows Diddy sleeps with anything moving. So you had to know if she's having raw sex with Diddy and having raw sex with you, it stands to reason you're probably going to end up with something. So you acting like you surprised because she allegedly gave you the claps. Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off the clapper. That's what she gave you. You mad because she gave you the clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off the clapper. You mad about it? You were just stupid. Now you trying to drag her down. Sir, go with God. We do not have this type of energy. We don't. Hey, Cybera. Thank you, L. Sid. Thank you. I'm just saying. I don't know why, Xavier. I have no idea why. I have no idea why. Exactly. Take your meds and leave us the fuck out of it. Leave us the fuck out of it. If Diddy is a Tootsie Roll, you like his is a I don't know what he got going on. That's her body. If she says she don't want to have a baby, guess what? She ain't having a baby. That's her body, her choice. It is what it is. You mad about you legitimately, sir, are mad with her because she got rid of a baby when you are a whole ass paid bust down. Sir, get the fuck away. No, not I told you I'm not breaking this down. I don't have this type of time. Sir, go with God. Let me help y'all understand something. I have no energy for these people who we hear about every year. Hey, Demetria Boo, I was talking about you earlier. I gave a shout out to you earlier. Thank you for blessing me to get through this quarantine, sending me DoorDash funds to help me get through the Coco. My visit from Miss Coco. I want to say that publicly while you're here. because you went and blessed me before anybody else could even think about it. She said, "Hey, you go. I know you got to be quarantined. I'm still quarantined, but thank you so much." Um, sir, I don't care about you blowing off your fingers. They say he done lost vision, sir. Leave the fireworks to the professionals. I don't know why y'all be out here thinking y'all Fire Marshal Bill. Let me show you something. Like you are not Fire Marshal Bill, sir. Let me show you something, sir. Sir. You done blew half your face off. I mean, sir, I don't have nothing to do with it. You went out there, sir. I don't have no understanding for you. None. Leave the firework. Just do like responsible people. Go downtown to your local city. Most local cities, you drive downtown, they're gonna have a big fireworks display. All you got to do is drive there, take the kids, drive, watch the fireworks, go your ass home. You ain't got to lose life and limb. But you out here being stupid as hell. Listen, even before Jason Pierre Paul of the New York Giants, um, people been doing this since time immemorial because everybody want to be out there and be Fire Marshal Bill. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Hey, house, hey D, what's going on? Don't have time, sir. We don't have time. But see, the problem with that, Terrence, is some of them be like messed up and it goes too fast. Like you light it, and you know some of them it take a long time to light. And by the time you take, and then it take a long time to light, but then the wick go real fast. And by the time before you could turn around and go, it done blew up in your hand, in your face. Sir, I ain't got nothing to do with it, sir. You just stupid as hell. Every right, crazy homebody girl, every year we have hundreds of stories like this. Go, sir, I don't know what to tell you. Go with God. I'm sure. Listen, I'm sure in places like Alabama, y'all got a lot of land and area to deal with. So I'm sure, like y'all can have like the real big displays. I'm sure it's real nice. Not run fast. And that came from Terrence. Terrence said, "Just run faster, bro." I don't know what to tell you. Listen, that's why they say leave it to the professional. I can't get over Terrence talking about run faster. No, I'm not saying they don't have them, but I'm saying when they have like the big ones that your city have, they got a lot of land and stuff that they can, use. And because when you have a lot of land that you like can work with, the big professional ones go even better. What's even better is if they could be on the water and light them up on the water. Those are the best ones. Like if you live on the coast and you can go to like the shore and just watch it from there, they have like a little boat or a barge out there lighting the fireworks. Those are the best ones. It's time to listen, y'all. It's time to get into the dossier. It's time to dive into this dossier. Okay, not run Forrest run. Y'all are so horrible, child. I'm not doing this with you, terrorists. You is silly, child. You got right. You got to do 40 odd dash times, child. It's time to get into the dossier. Matter of fact, let me get the dossier. I ain't even got the dossier up, y'all. Let me get this good dossier up as we dive into her. See what she's giving today. See what this good dossier is given today. So we start off the dossier today with a sad story. So young Noble, and some of you, if you go back far enough, he was a member of Outlaws, the rap group Outlaws. He committed suicide. They say he and Tupac worked really close together. But sources familiar with the situation told TMZ that he died of an apparent suicide Friday morning. Hmm. He was 47 years old and dead of an apparent suicide. It's listen, I don't know. Um, but I remember Outlaws when I was in high school. I think like my senior year or something like that. It had to be like 96, 97, somewhere around there. But I remember him back then. I do remember him. But yeah, they say he committed suicide. It was a suicide. They said he had a heart attack, a severe heart attack back in 2021. Um, and said that he was grateful for a second chance at life on an Instagram post he made that year. And his friends said that they were hanging out with him playing basketball and stuff in just a few days before he died. Um, yeah. You never know. You never know. Um, check on your friends, check on the strong friends because they need support too. People always want to chop things up to mental illness, but sometimes it's not that cut and dry, not that easy to explain. Um, uh, who me on the screen, dear God? I ain't got nobody's nothing. I'm just here. But we hope you rest in peace, sir. That you going on to the ancestral planes. We're certainly praying for your family, friends, and loved ones. Kelly Clark Skank is in the news. So apparently, she postponed her Las Vegas residency just an hour and a half before opening night. Child, they said she canceled the opening show for her Las Vegas residency just an hour and a half before it was supposed to start. She posted on X, formerly, is that X, formerly Twitter? No, that's Instagram. She posted to her Instagram saying, quote, "We have been working 24/7 to make studio sessions the most intimate and extraordinary experience with and for my incredible fans. I am beyond grateful that you always show up for me, and I am devastated to have to postpone tonight and tomorrow's opening at Caesars. The prep and rehearsals have taken a toll on my voice. I want the show to be perfect for y'all, and I need to protect myself from doing serious damage. So I am taking this weekend and next weekend to rest up so that we can deliver excuse me, what you all deserve. The show is truly incredible. The musicians and singers are outstanding, and I want us all to start out strong. I can't wait to be back next weekend and show y'all what we've been working on." End of quote. What are you going to do about those people who a lot of people fly from around the country? Um, they fly around the country to be there for like the opening day of these shows and stuff, and then they fly back home. You got people that done spent plane tickets, hotel nights and stuff. I think she's only doing it on the weekends though. I think her residency is only on the weekends. Crazy homebody girl. I don't know. Right. These people like, what you mean your voice gone? This wasn't a news flash that you had opening night. Like you knew this, ma'am, months and months in advance. Why would you be out here singing your voice out, knowing good and hell well that you got to do a whole child? But I'm gonna be honest with you, that I'm thinking that talk show is not helping her because people who sing professionally, they will tell you talking takes a toll on your voice. The people who I know who sing professionally, they will tell you they do the best they can not to do a lot of talking because your talking voice takes a toll on your singing voice. And if you're doing a lot of talking, it can really take a toll on your singing voice. And I'm sure doing a talk show 5 days a week is not helping. Sh Baby, she need that money. Not Ozempic on the y'all know what? Y'all know what? Y'all so silly. Y'all hold on for a moment. I gotta go get another bio light. Hold on for a moment. All right, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. Had to get another bio light. This time we have the melon and not the lemon lime. Listen, the people been waiting a lifetime for a moment like this, and you go ahead and you cancel on these people. You need your motherfucking ass whooped, Kelly Clark skank. These people, some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Some people wait forever. And you got these people that flew from around the country, paid for hotel bills and flights and shit. And your stinking ass is right here talking about, oh, I'm sorry. The people was probably either already there, making their way to the damn concert. An hour and a half before a concert, you try to either be there, be on your way. You saw what I did there, Janae? You like that? Be on their way there an hour and a half before the concert, bitch, I'll fuck you up. Bitch, you'll get fucked up. Would. Oh, this melon one is good. Right, babysitters been paid, bitch. Bitch, people that pay babysitters and dog sitters and shit. Got people, house sitting and shit. Only for your stinking ass. Oh, girl, the way we will fuck you up. Mm-hmm. Girl. Ma'am, go with God. So in more sad news, Big Boy from Outkast, his uncle was fatally shot. They said this happened last month. It was I don't know if it was gang violence or something like that, but they said it was some a gun violence situation. Um, and they found the culprit, a guy named Jabirian Crumbly, turned himself into authorities this past Wednesday after he fatally shot Big Boy's uncle, whose name was Ramoyne Patton. They said it was a June 16th road rage incident in Atlanta, according to police. And the man shot and killed him over road rage. Baby, y'all got too much going on. Now they say he was booked in the Fulton County jail. I'm sure Fanny and the girls will take care of him real nice down there in Fulton County. Fanny Willis and the girls, they'll take care of you real nice down there. But the perpetrator was arrested for murder, aggravated assault, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. He's being held without bail. 4 days after the shooting, Janisha Crumbly was also arrested for hindering the apprehension of a felon, but later released from jail. It's unclear of their relation of what the relationship is. We don't know if that's his sister, that's the culprit's sister, mama, wife. I don't know, but they have the same last name. They said they call Big Boy's Uncle Mooney. Mm-hmm. In a statement to news outlets, Big Boy said, quote, everybody who knows Uncle Mooney, heart aches. He wasn't just my uncle. He was unk to all that met him. A moment of rage has in totally pierced the heart of my family forever. May Uncle Mooney's soul rest in peace. End of quote. Well, we're praying for you and the family, Big Boy. That's a shame. That's a real shame. I had another picture of Big Boy with Uncle Mooning, but I oh, uh, I don't know if y'all want to see y'all. Here's the pic. I'm just gonna show y'all this real fast. Here's the picture of Big Boy with Uncle Mooning. I'm just gonna leave that right there. That's the picture that TMZ have. Now, don't kill the messenger. Don't look at me like I'm the bad guy. I just put the picture up there that TMZ had. Let me make it a little bigger. Now, TMZ, let me ask y'all a question. TMZ, let me ask y'all a question. Why for TMZ? The one picture y'all have of this man is with his meat all out in these damn sweat. Why would you do that? That man is going to the great beyond, TMZ. And y'all out here, that's the only picture y'all can find. This man meat all out and stuff. Like, why is there no couth about you people? What is wrong with y'all? Like, who did this? They are, Tracy. I ain't got nothing to do with it, China White. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I saw the picture and I said, I'm not putting that nasty ass shit up here. My people don't want to see that shit. This man is dead and gone. He has gone to the ancestral plains to be with the ancestors. And y'all out here putting meat pictures and shit up here. Got the man dick all hanging out and shit. We're supposed to be memorializing this young man. They could have blurred it out. I'm sure they could have did it with filters or AI or some shit. And y'all got this man meat pictures all plastered all over the good internet and shit. Why, Cassandra? Let that man rest. Ow! Not Pinky Tinky said, I ain't even mad at it. Well, if that's what your uncle working with, big boy, well, what you working with? And why they call you big boy? I mean, I know it's an oxymoron because you short as hell. But they say what they say about y'all short men's is that's what they say about the short men's is, right? Big boy. I mean, I just want to know. We gotta move on. Listen, I don't know what to tell y'all. Harvey Levin, child. I figure it'd be the light skinned black man with the dreads that be doing all of the meat gazing. Anyway, go with God. Speaking of y'all got a lot of tour cancellations and shit going on. Like, I'm really trying to understand what's going on here. No, Marty, no. As a connoisseur of all things meat and meat gazing, it ain't because they short. It's because the shit is just big as hell, and that's where all of their growth went to. I'm just being honest with you. It ain't because it don't look bigger because they no, that's not it. That's not it at all. Maybe I could show you some things, but this is not that kind of show. This is family programming. Tell him, Xavier. Tell him, Harold. This is a family program. Jason, please let the people know. This is a family show. Oh yeah, he is kind of. I would tell the big boy to go with God, not him, because the uncle already with God, which is sad. I mean, we could show you Marty, but since this is a family show, this is not the time. Maybe later. Speaking of canceling tours, Usher has apparently canceled his entire Australian um the whole Australian wing of his tour. The whole Australian leg. He canceled 12 shows set for November and December in Melbourne and Sydney. The promoters of the show, Live Nation, said, "quote I'm sorry, not the Live Nation and Ticket Tech, who are the promoters, said, quote, the promoter of Usher's Australian tour regrets to advise that the scheduled shows to take place in November, December will no longer be proceeding," end of quote. Now, they didn't give no reason, leaving fans questioning if he'll ever come back to Australia. They say he ain't been there in 14 years. Now, I don't know what to blame this on. This ain't like the when he canceled the Atlanta shows at the beginning, when he had an outbreak, when he said he messed up his neck. I don't want to blame it on you having an outbreak and having to go get you some extra Valtrex, because that's like months away. So you can't really say it ain't got nothing to do with an outbreak, allegedly. But mm, mm, I would be mad as hell. Y'all got a lot of fucking nerves. Do your damn job. Your job is singing and performing. All we need you to do is do your damn job. You're being paid quite handsomely, Ursh, to go over there and sing. You need to go over there and sing. Leave him in his outbreak. I am leaving him in his outbreaks alone. I don't want no outbreaks from him. I sure the hell am gonna leave him alone and his outbreaks. You won't see me buy no Valtrex and shit. Mm, child. Mm. Not the Australian dollar is weak as fuck. Well, then there's that. Then there's that. Usher, you got to do better. The people say they've been waiting on you for the last 14 years. And you ain't gave the people what they wanted yet. Sir, do better. Do better. Oh God. Why is this man on my screen? God of mercy. Not you would risk it for Ursh. They say his meat not all that either. They say it ain't quite a Tootsie Roll, but it ain't that far off from what I understand. Xavier. I'm just saying. You do realize if he does have the herpes, condoms cannot protect you from the herpes. Xavier, I just want you to realize that. Because it's usually outside of the penis area. It's usually like around the pelvic area. Sometimes it's on the mouth. Sometimes it's inside the mouth. So, you know what I'm saying? If he suck your meat or something like that, I don't know. Or if he eat your booty hole out, baby, I don't know. Now, I'm with you, Xavier. Now, why the hell he ain't in the hashtag ABCs? Following a March 12th raid at his house down to the Florida, he has admitted to possessing MDMA and cocaine, substances uncovered during a probation compliance check triggered by a tip from a confidential informant. The early morning search revealed 3 ecstasy pills and a bag with cocaine residue. Federal agents also seized a Glock 9mm, fentanyl, and marijuana. The part that gets me is that they said they got a tip from a confidential informant. Bitch, don't nobody see it for you, Takashi 69. So everybody and their mama snitching on you. Hey, Catherine Powell. Hey, Aquarius goddess. Listen, bitches cannot stand you. You are not safe. Do your cocaine, your pink cocaine, your ecstasy, and all of that by yourself in the confines of your own house. Don't invite nobody. Don't invite the boys. Bitches don't see it for you. So anytime they get the chance to snitch on you, they are, sir. You haven't realized this yet? That's how you got your ass fucked up in that gym where the people went in there and fucked you up and dog walked you and monkey stomped you all over the goddamn gym. And the gym didn't say nothing. They just let the man leave and let you leak out and bleed all over the floor. And didn't give a damn. Everybody was stepping over you like, oh well. Oh well. Everybody, everybody just walked over you like, okay, girl, keep going. Baby, somebody got paid to tip on you, to be this confidential informant. Somebody got broke off. Sir, we wish nothing but the worst for you. Go with God. Right, snitches get stitches. So, oh God. Why is Donkey Kong's little brother King Kong's nephew 50 on my screen? God of mercy. God of love. According to the Baller Alert, 50 Cent just hit a legal wall in his fight to stop the horror film Skill House from hitting theaters. On July 3rd, U.S. District Judge Hernan V. Vera denied his motion for a preliminary injunction, clearing the way for the movie's theatrical debut on July 11th through Fathom Events. The rapper, actor, entrepreneur filed a lawsuit in April alongside his entertainment company NYC Vibe. The suit claims that producers, including Ryan Kavanaugh and his firm Proxima Media, unlawfully used his name, likeness, and voice to promote and enhance the value of Skill House without proper authorization, a signed contract, or financial compensation. 50 asserts that his involvement with the project was initially discussed but never formally agreed upon. He maintains that despite the absence of a signed deal, his image and voice were still used in marketing materials, falsely implying endorsement or participation in the film. The court, however, didn't find sufficient grounds to delay the movie's release. Judge Vera's ruling emphasized that while the legal dispute over likeness rights can continue, there wasn't enough immediate harm proven to justify stopping the film's rollout. It's supposed to be a satirical horror film. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't like you, 50. I don't like your gums. I don't like the fact that some doctor thought it not robbery enough to bring you back from the brink of death and save your life and have you become the pariah that you are. You're only still here because of the Hippocratic Oath. God damn the damn Hippocratic Oath. If not for the Hippocratic Oath, sir, you could have, we wouldn't be dealing with you right now. But yet, here we are. Here we are. Like, y'all can't tell me he is not always auditioning to be an extra on Donkey Kong, on a Donkey Kong or King Kong movie. I'm just being honest. Sir, I don't like you. I hate your face. I hate everything about you. I hate that you breathe. Get away from me. Go with God. In more cancellation news, y'all just canceling shit every goddamn where. Catherine Powell. I'm glad you here, Catherine Powell. You were not here the other day, Catherine Powell, when I was calling your name. Where was you at the other day? I know they were doing their job, but the Hippocratic Oath is the reason why a lot of people are still here. I'm just saying. Anyway, I know I saw Catherine Powell in this chat. Catherine Powell, drop down. I was looking for Catherine Powell the other day because I know Catherine Powell is in Philadelphia. Okay. Catherine Powell, we did a story the other day about the strike, the worker strike over down to the Philadelphia, and how y'all got trash and shit all in the streets and stuff. And I wanted to get your input on it, but that was the other day when we did Run Your Mouth. I think that was the day that I was sick. Well, I first realized I was sick. Anyway, so Jasmine Sullivan and LL Cool J were supposed to perform this weekend down to the at the Wawa Welcome America Festival. They both pulled out in support of the striking workers. Jasmine Sullivan pulled out in solidarity with the striking workers, as well as LL Cool J. They were supposed to perform on Friday on the 4th of July at the festival. Listen, they said, we stand in solidarity with the workers. They got trash and garbage all lined up and down the streets and stuff. I probably wouldn't go. Like, Catherine, is it smelling? Are people starting to smell the trash and stuff? They had this stuff go on over there in France. When was that, last year or year before last? I think it was 2023, where they had that worker strike in France. And they was like, the sanitation people said, we ain't picking up shit. And the whole country was overrun. Well, I know at least in Paris and most of the major cities, they were overrun with garbage every damn where. Now, did they get paid? Because if y'all got paid, y'all need to give the people their money back if y'all got paid. You know how you get like a little, I don't know what they call it, but kind of like a deposit. I forgot what they call it, where they give you a little money, a little bit of change up front. They about to have them big ass rats like New York when they be having all that garbage in the streets and shit. It's not trash lined up everywhere. There are 63 locations where you could drop off trash. Oh, so you got to go drop off your own trash. Oh, wow. Listen. Child. Prorated rates. Where you get, thank you, MVN, where they give you some money up front. Are y'all gonna get them people their money back? I'm just asking. So y'all want me to go drop off my own trash? And how far are these spots? Listen, Sherelle Parker, girl, you need to do something, ma'am. We love you down. You are a beautiful black queen, Sherelle Parker, but ma'am, this is not looking good for you as the mayor of Philadelphia. I need the Deltas to go around there and talk to their soror and help her get this together. Ain't it though, Jason? Because depending on how far the drop off location is, your whole car gonna smell like a god. Oh God. Oh. And which means you have two options, right? If you got to drive, let's say it's 2-3 miles away from your house, right? You gonna have to put this trash inside your car, and now you got two options. Either one, you ride with the windows down and and perhaps die of damn heat stroke with this heat dome and shit, or you drive with the windows up and now you got to smell garbage and rotting food all the way there. Girl, I can't. Oh, girl, that's a mess. Baby Sherelle, you need to go ahead and negotiate with these people. Go ahead and pay these people their money because we all have this type of time. Sherelle, girl, Sherelle, we don't have this type of time. Pay these people their money and get it over with. Right now, there's a dump off site 3 blocks away from where I live. However, these people have been without a contract since last year. And why did she wait until this year to try to negotiate? That's what I'm saying, Catherine. Y'all should have already negotiated that. Girl, pay them people that money. Right. God forbid you get stuck in traffic or some shit, and now you either inhaling rotting food fumes and oh girl, oh no ma'am, or you riding with the windows. Oh girl, no ma'am, no ma'am. Girl, I'm trying to tell you, Cams, you got people riding with garbage in their car and shit. No man, what you do is here's what you do. You got to find that one friend or family member that got the pickup truck, and that one friend or family member, everybody get them a good 20, get them a 20. You put all your bags on the back of that pickup truck, and then that person will go drop it for everybody. Everybody give them a quick 20, appreciate you, thank you. And let them put it on the back of their truck and going on, but it's not going in my car. Mm-mm. There were no ticket holders because the event was free event that Wawa was sponsoring. Oh, but even though Wawa was sponsoring it, they still got to pay them people though. Mm. She better get it together. We love you, Black. We love that she is the first Black female mayor of Philadelphia, but you out here not paying these people their money. Pay these people their money. And I love me some Sherelle. Her and Captain, what's the name of the lady that's the Speaker of the House, the Black lady that's the Speaker of the House and the head of the Democratic Party and y'all state legislator. I can't think her name right now. I love her too. Child, somebody could make a lot of money right now. I'm just saying. Listen, if I had me a good pickup truck, I'd be going from block to block, knocking on every door. Hey, you got I have a nice pickup truck here. I'm doing a service for anybody who wants me to pick it up for $20. Yeah, I'll be like $10 a bag, 3 for 20. You know what I'm saying? $10 a bag or 3 for 20. There it is. Or maybe 3 for 25. Hey, JB. But y'all need to get it together over there. Anyway, YK Osiris, that's not a filter, y'all. That's him in real life. Apparently, he had an allergic reaction to something, and he posted online for people to pray for him. He was telling his fans to pray for him and stuff. Because he posted he was going through it. But he said he suffered an allergic reaction. Um, he doesn't know what caused the allergic reaction, but baby, he was down bad, looking bad. Now you got to go to the doctors, the allergy doctor. Now they got to stab you 8,000 times. Have y'all ever went to go do one of the allergy tests where they put like dozens of little dots in your arm? Like it's literally like they put like 50 or 60 little dots, or where they have to inject things in your arm, and they put like 50 of them in your arm to see what you react to. It's a whole situation. Anybody ever been through that? Child. Hmm. I'm just saying. Um, they just take blood now. Oh, they just take blood now? Interesting. I remember when they used to do it like that. They used to stick all of them needles up in you. Baby, listen, and put the little things underneath your skin. You used to have dozens of them all over your arm. Thank you, Shakira, for letting us know. They used to do that. I know because I went through it when I was little. It was. Yeah, he does look pretty bad. I mean, going on over there, I'm sure Xavier will take care of you. He'll give you a good EpiPen, rub you the right way, and help you feel better about it. Why can't? I'm sure you can find any number of people that will rub you the right way. Hey, Symmetry. Symmetry says she get weekly shots now. Symmetry, I need you to go up there to Philadelphia, help your soror, Sherelle Parker. She need Mayor Parker need all the help she can get. Now he too thin and he broke. You know what? He do look like, if you want to know what he gonna look like in 35, 40 years, there you go. That's exactly what he gonna look like. So if you want to know what you getting, what you looking forward to in the future, if you decide to get with him, there you go. We're praying for you to have a speedy recovery, sir. Sir, go with God. Now, we got a lot of music and concert news and shit today. We're gonna get to the Greater Essence Festival later down to the Sugar Spike segment. We're gonna do something about, we're gonna cover them in the Sugar Spike segment. But they said Lauryn Hill was down there to the Essence Festival. The people say she didn't get on stage until after 2:30. They say it was after 2:30 in the morning, and nobody was in the stadium no more. They said everybody was gone. Now, some of the people said it was her fault. Some of the people said it was S's fault because they started too late. But they said not a day. I saw like videos that people was taking from inside the event. They said, "No, we ain't had that. We don't have that type of time." Mm-mm. Nobody was there. They say she did not get on stage till 2:30 in the morning, and by that time, people was gone. Now they said that same night they had Maxwell and Babyface and the Isley Brothers and Glorilla. All them was on the same stage that night. They ain't wait around for you, ma'am. Mm-mm. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Man, ain't nobody waiting for you no more. That's my question, Xavier. Who's still booking her? I'm just saying. Baby Too Feisty, nobody was there. Nobody was there down to the Superdome. Nobody. So hold on. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Now, some of the people said it wasn't her fault. It part of it was Essence. Listen, ma'am, you had one album. One. You have not put out another album since that one album. And while it was a great, phenomenal album, one album does not make a concert set. I've never been one to be like, oh, I need to just go hear Lauryn Hill. Ma'am, you have one album. If I want to go see you in concert, I need you to have a catalog. A catalog. You don't have a catalog, ma'am. I'm sorry. Like you ain't got a catalog like that to be late. Like you be late, girl. You ain't that girl like that. Some of these young kids were not even born when your album came out and don't see it for you like that. They're like, girl, we ain't waiting for you. Man, we'll have nothing for it. Go with God. Um, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary gender conforming members of our audience, I bring to you the late great Larry Myers to help us usher in our Sugar Spike segment.
Oh, God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So loved the world. I want to fight. That he gave his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus! I wish somebody help me.
Jesus. Thank you, Larry. Ciao. We're starting here. Hey, green girl. Hey, Paul. Chuck, listen. You know, can I be honest? Let's just have a moment of honesty here, y'all. Can we talk, y'all? Can we talk? Can we really have a conversation, y'all? If I'm being brutally honest, y'all, if I'm just being brutally honest, I really, 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 really hate. And this ain't me trying to be braggadocious. I'm feeling a little better. Well, not a little better, a lot better. Still sucking down my BioLite, still on meds, still doing all that I can. But you know, I felt good enough to come up here and be with y'all. I'm still under quarantine, so I'm still trying to get there, Paul. But I'm making it. So listen, I legitimately, a lot of times when I come on here and I be yelling and screaming and coming out of my body, I really be wanting to be wrong, y'all. No, nothing would make me feel better than for me to come up here and scream from the rooftops and say all of the shit that I say and be the fuck wrong. Because in my being wrong, that means it didn't turn out as bad as it was or as it could have been. But have I not been screaming about ever since I think when this came out in March that they were in February, March, that they were firing people from NOAA, the National Weather Service. I've had several breakdowns on this platform. Telling you that people are going to die. Put a 27 in the chat if you have been here while I have been screaming from the rooftops that people are going to die because of the cuts that they're doing to NOAA, the National Weather Service, the Hurricane Center, the fact that scientists and meteorologists were on record saying we are concerned. They're not sending up as many weather balloons. They're not paying scientists, or they're firing scientists and things like that. I have been screaming that people were going to lose their lives. And I knew that it would be in these red states. Why? Because a lot of the areas that are really prone to bad, catastrophic weather and natural disasters are red states. Trump country. I've been screaming this as loud as I can. And members of the National Weather Service are on record saying that y'all want us to predict better. We need better scientists. I've really read a lot of what the meteorologists, the National Weather Service, and so forth, and you see officials from New York saying, "Oh, we just went by the National Weather Service." I'm sure, and the National Weather Service is doing the best they can. Doing the best they can. Now, the National Weather Service said that they predicted on Monday a potential for downpours as well as heavy rain, significant specifically at nighttime. They said Thursday's forecast called for 7 inches. I'm sure if there were more weather balloons, weather gauges, more scientists and meteorologists that could go out and do the work that it takes, perhaps they could have people could have been informed. But this happened over the dark of night. They say in the matter of an hour or two, it went from 7 inches of rain to several feet after the Guadalupe River embanked itself. Like, what do you want? What do you want? Over 70 people are dead. You heard me. Let me say that again. More than 70 people are dead. Let me say that again. 70 plus people are dead. They're still looking for some of the little girls from the camp. They said they found 11 of the girls. Well, they're still looking for 11 of the girls and one of the counselors from the camp. "70 people are dead." I don't know how else to explain this. And while 70 people are dead, you have a president dancing with his wife on the balcony of the White House. You have a president that decided it was a better idea for him to send the National Guard for a fake situation that he made up in LA, right? You immediately wanted to disperse the National Guard and the Marines because of a situation that you bitches made up in your head. But now we have people literally dead and currently in. Oh, I found a video. Here's a video of what people are currently enduring right now.
Okay, my house is flooding. Anybody out there? I have my dad on hospice and I need to get him out of here. He's bedridden. He can't walk. He can hardly move. And look where the water is. So somebody please, we've called 911. It's bad over here. In front of the house, it's like a river. I mean, it's like a lake. They can't come look. We've lost our cars, everything. We've lived here for 30 years and this has never happened. Look, So anybody, please, if you have a boat or something, I need help. I need to get my dad out of here. It's starting to smell like sewer in here.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I hope that these people realize that these people don't give a damn about you. Because right now, thoughts and prayers is not going to help. Y'all have more energy for fake shit than you do to save the lives of the people who voted you in. Even if they did not have her dad on hospice, any healthy person walking around in sewage, because let's be clear, they're walking around in sewage. When you have to walk around in sewage and things like that, that could cause you to get sick, bacteria, all types of other illnesses that you can get from that. This is what's happening. This is happening. And they don't give a damn. Remember, you had Governor Hot Wheels was dispersing the Texas National Guard to San Antonio and all of these places where people were peacefully protesting. Where the fuck is that energy today, Governor Hot Wheels? Why wasn't the National Guard dispersed immediately all over the place? Why weren't you on every news cast across the globe saying, where's President Trump and the military and other people to come in and help us? We need all the help we can get. Where the fuck are you all? You should remember exactly, the informed. I don't know what it's going to take. Death does not scare these people. People die and these people still vote for them. You do realize that this is the same man who, when we had a global epidemic, refused to believe scientists and is the reason that millions of people in this country had to die due to COVID because of him and his stupidity. And these people still went and voted for him. My concern is not for the people who still went and voted for him. My concern is for our people who did not go and vote for this, and they need to make sure that they know and can get out of harm's way. I can't blanketly say that all of the people that we see voted for him. I don't know who they voted for. It doesn't matter if they did vote for him or not. You want to know why it doesn't matter to me? Because my humanity says, I still don't want you to die because you made horrible decisions. I do not think that somebody making a horrible decision should regulate them, relegate them to death. Oh, I remember. You remember you got Congress members saying, "Oh, well, people are going to die anyway." You have members of Congress saying that. "Oh yeah, people are going to die anyway, so get over it." I literally I that it's complete devastation. Complete devastation. People were literally sleeping, and by the time they realized it, there was nothing they could do. They were already overtaken. There was nothing you could do but sit there and drown. Complete devastation. Complete devastation. They're trying to point the fingers to the National Weather Service. National Weather Service says, "Nah, we sent out warnings." Did they even sent out a warning of imminent danger? Did, because you got people telling the wrong stories. You have all of the officials who don't want to take accountability, right? Mm. They're looking for somebody to blame. Since we're talking weather, let's keep going. We're here. Tropical storm Chantal made landfall in South Carolina this morning, causing flooding there in South Carolina. Here we are. We're in the heart of hurricane season. Well, not the heart of it, but we're in hurricane season. And y'all are cutting scientists and weathermen and meteorologists from the National Weather Service. Y'all cutting funding from NOAA, the National Weather Service, and the Hurricane Center. You're cutting funding. More people are going to die. You do realize that, contrary to popular belief, areas within South Carolina and North Carolina have not yet picked up the pieces from Hurricane Helene this last fall. Remember that? They have not yet picked up the pieces from that. They're still dealing with that right now as we speak. I'm just saying. My thing about it is, and I understand people say I don't have empathy, but my thing is, I can't, in my brain, I can't say I'm just going to paint everybody in a certain area with a broad stroke and say, fuck all of them people. Because most of us live in red states. And we know that there are millions of Americans in every red state that did not vote for this, that have to fall victim to this. When natural disasters and hurricanes come and ravage an area, it doesn't say, I'm going to go to this area because it's a red area. It says everybody is getting it. And so, unfortunately, my humanity says, oh, there's still the fires going on over in California. I just haven't reported on it. There's what's the name of the area? It starts with an M over in California. There's still fires going. Wait, tell you right now. It is Madre Fire. That's what it's called. The Madre Fires going on as we speak. Over close to 80,000 acres have already burned. I just haven't spoken on it. No, not Malibu, Madre. It's the Madre Fires. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, they're cutting FEMA. They said after this hurricane season, they're cutting off all FEMA after the 2025 hurricane season, after this hurricane season. So you have flooding going over in Texas. You have a tropical storm that's hitting the Carolinas. And you have a president that has instead of sending National Guard money, resources, helping hands to these areas, he's concerned with helping billionaires. dancing on the balcony of Mar-a-Lago. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Catherine Powell, and the Madre fires, I've been following it. It's been going on for a little minute now. Mm-hmm. I understand empathy fatigue is real, but I am somebody who's from Miami. I have family, loved ones, and so forth that live all across Florida. I don't get the benefit of saying, "Oh, well, I don't care about those people. Fuck them. They'll have to just fend for themselves." Those are my family, my people. And so I don't get the benefit of having fatigue because Florida went red or Miami-Dade went red. So, oh, well, they just get, I just don't have that benefit because I am gravely concerned and gravely afraid of a category 4 or 5 hurricane rolling through Florida and my family, friends, and loved ones be in jeopardy of losing their lives because of the stupidity and idiocy of this administration. So I have to stay vigilant. I have to keep my ears to the ground. I have to make sure that my people stay informed. And if need be, offer them my extra rooms to say, yeah, y'all just come drive up here. I got an extra room in there. You can make a pallet in the living room. You can lay on the couch in the living room. In the dining room, I could put some in the dining room, move the dining room table and put some up there in the dining room as well. Because they are banking on us having fatigue. That's the point of it being relentless. The point of these people, and let me say this about not just this news, but all of the news as we come across all of the news dealing with this administration. They have full expectation that you are going to be fatigued. You're going to get tired. That's why they bombard you every day because they're expecting that you're going to become fatigued and get tired and let your guard down or say I don't have the summer energy, and that's when they swoop in with the next thing that fucks you up and fucks your whole family up. They're banking on that. They play the long game. They are relentless. Just when you think, ain't they tired? No, they ain't tired. They just getting started. They're expecting you to get tired and expecting you to say, I can't, I don't care no more. I can't deal with it. And that way they can just have their way and do whatever they want. Freedom ain't free. Liberty comes at a cost. Just saying. Exactly. The informed psychological warfare. They want everybody to be fatigued. They are expecting you to be fatigued. That's why they flood the zone, is what they do. They flood the zone. In more news, because these are the people who y'all have in positions of power, bitches that are fucking irrational and shit. This stupid ass whore, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she plans to introduce a bill aimed at tackling, quote, weather modification, end of quote. Here's what the bitch posted on X, formerly Twitter, yesterday. She said, quote, I am introducing a bill that prohibits the injection, release, or dispersion of chemicals or substances into the atmosphere for the express purpose of altering weather, temperature, climate, or sunlight intensity. It will be a felony offense. I have been researching weather modification and working with the Legislative Council for months writing this bill. End of quote. I literally don't know what y'all want me to do with these people. I literally do not know what y'all want me to do with these people. Because here's the deal. The Republican Party and this administration have taken the guardrails off of all of the industrial companies and all of these companies that actually emit gases and things into the air that contribute to global warming. Y'all said y'all were okay with that. Y'all voted for the drill baby drill president. Y'all voted for an administration that said the EPA should not have a job. There's no such thing as climate change. There's no such thing as global warming. None of that exists. And now all of a sudden you have a bill because you believe that people are these magicians that are concocting things that go in the air and make hurricanes or make floods go on. No, bitch. Read a fucking book, whore. Had you learned science in a fucking 5th grade science class, you stupid ass dick fuck, you would know that many of the companies and industries that you've taken regulations off are the ones contributing to global warming, which is one of the main factors for there being more intense hurricanes, more frequencies of these intense hurricanes, more frequencies of these catastrophic floods, wildfires, places like Alaska having heat warnings. I can't make this shit up, y'all. I literally have no idea where you find these people. I literally have no idea. I have no idea. I just don't have I don't have it to do. These people gonna get us killed. It does, Terrence. It does. These people are gonna get us killed. Elon Musk says he's starting the America Party. hmm He posted on X, formerly Twitter. He first said Independence Day. He posted this on July 4th. Independence Day is the quote. Independence Day is the perfect time to ask if you want independence from the two-party, some would say uniparty system. Should we create the America Party? End of quote. And he posted a poll. After that, he replied to that same message saying, quote, by a factor of 2-1, you want a new political party and you shall have it. When it comes to bankrupting our country with waste and graft, we live in a one-party system, not a democracy. Today, the America Party is formed to give you back your freedom. End of quote. I cannot take these people seriously. Elon, you do realize, right? I'm not gonna go down that road with you. I almost said something to you, Elon. That would have been horrible. But on another note, you do realize, Elon, you're asking us to join a party that you formed when you literally just spent what 25, close to $30 million to win a Supreme Court seat for someone in Wisconsin, and you couldn't even do that. And you want me to believe that we should trust you with the whole political party? Sir, get the fuck. I can't. I don't have my energy is not at 100%. I don't have the energy. Literally. I got to move on. I can't do it with these people today. Listen, Terrence, you taking it right out of my mind because I'm like, you're saying our country when it's a known fact that you are one of the illegals that people were talking about because you overstayed your visa, just like Melania Trump overstayed her visa, just like Marco Rubio's people have overstayed their visas. But now all of a sudden it's your country. Get the fuck out. Let me move on because I don't have the energy to. I just literally don't. The guy who you see right here is a representative in the United States House of Representative, Mark Green of the great state of Tennessee. Well, he announced his official resignation from Congress on Friday, a move that was expected, but one that could, at least for now, shrink the Republicans' already narrow majority in the House. With his resignation, Republicans are down to a 219 to 212 majority in the House, at least until his seat in the in his district is filled. Sir, I don't care. Now, I really want to know the reason for his resignation. People are saying that there may be some unscrupulous reasons for his resignation. In a video that he posted on X, he said, quote, while I cannot give the details here, I will be doing something specifically designed to help America compete with the Chinese Communist Party, but this time in business. End of quote. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Bruh trying to get out of Dodge before something sees the light of day. He's trying to get out of Dodge before something sees the light of day. Let's be clear. I don't buy it. Sir, go to hell. The people who you see on your left, the black lady with the glasses, the black man with the glasses, and the Latinx lady in the middle, they are members of the Florida legislature. They went to Alligator Alcatraz to go and check on the facility, which they are lawfully entitled to do as members of the Florida State Senate and members of the Florida State House, and were denied and told, "No, you can't. No, you can't come up in here. Nope, sorry." Now the guy on the right, I know him really well. That's Chevron Jones. He's actually my state senator in Florida. Chevron Jones. I know him quite well. Spoken to him many, many, many times out of the Miami area. But these people are diabolical. So you got her Alligator Alcatraz over here, right? This tent city that you're building in the middle of the Everglades, in the middle of hurricane season. Y'all worried about the alligators and the pythons. I'm worried about the fact that we're in the middle of a fucking hurricane season and you're putting tents in the middle of the Everglades. They already have people there. I'm also worried about the fact that you are unlawfully telling members of state legislatures, just like you did of Congress, that they're not able to do their jobs. This is happening. Let's go over to Jason's state, Arizona. Republicans have filed a lawsuit in the great state of Arizona, seeking to block a state law that allows certain U.S. citizens living abroad to vote in Arizona elections. Let me say that again. Republicans filed a lawsuit Monday seeking to block a state law that allows certain U.S. citizens living abroad to vote in Arizona elections. The Arizona law at issue permits overseas U.S. citizens to register to vote in Arizona if one of their parents is a registered Arizona voter. The Republican National Committee and the state GOP argue that the statute violates the Arizona Constitution's residency requirement for voting. The plaintiffs also argue that voters allowed under the challenged law are, quote, disproportionately non Republican, end of quote, citing internal data showing that only 18.2% of overseas voters in Maricopa County are registered Republicans, comparing to 51.3% who are registered Democrats. And there you have it. That's the whole reason for this. I don't even need to go any further. The only reason that they are filing a lawsuit to stop this or to block this law is because the majority of the people that would be voting are not Republican. That's what this is about. Disenfranchising anyone that does not agree or align with their stupidity. Please don't think this won't be coming to a state near you. Please do not believe that this will not be coming to a state near you. They do things like this to see how much they can get away with. And then after that, they go around the country looking for other ways that they can disenfranchise voters that do not align with their political viewpoints. I told you we had more to talk about with Essence. And this is our last sugar spiky story. Now, the Essence Festival is falling under scrutiny over its sponsorship ties with who? Oh, yes, you guessed it, Target. They said that Target had a major presence there. Target is one of the main sponsors of the Essence Festival. And this is all the while there's an ongoing boycott. Now, the Essence Festival's Instagram account explained their continued partnership with Target after a fan requested an explanation in the post's comment sections. They said, the fan said, quote, now that that's settled, let's talk about Target, end of quote. Addressing the fans' inquiry, Essence Festival commented, quote, let's discuss for sure. We are on a multi-year sponsorship with Target, so we fully understand how it looks, just wanting to speak to the contractual agreement, end of quote. Now, Target has been a key festival sponsor for years. They've sponsored, if you've been to Essence Festival, they sponsored certain stages and different things, that activations and things that they have there. Now, they had a multi-year contract. Nobody's going to Essence Festival, let's be clear. Even outside of Lauryn Hill, nobody, and I mean nobody, was there this year. Everybody was saying that it was empty. The people are not here for Essence Festival. Post-pandemic is not what it was pre-pandemic. Let's just be honest. Now, I did not know that, The Informed, and thank you for telling me. I think that for all of those black people who say, I'm not going out there to protest, okay, that's your choice. However, you can be in this fight if you are involved in things like a boycott, because a boycott is very substantive. A boycott, actually, an effective boycott moves the needle because an effective boycott costs money. And what do these people care most about? Money. So it bothers my spirit when you got people out here, our people saying, I'm not going out there to be on the front lines to protest. Okay, that's your right. But the least you could do is, or what you should be doing is participating in any and every boycott that we do, because it's the boycotts that are going to move the needle. It's going to be the boycotts where we take our money away from these people that actually gets us some substantive change. And sometimes we just got to do what we have to do. Listen, my block and boycott game is strong. I'll boycott shit in a second and not think twice about it. Will, people are just not going to Essence Festival like that. Now, I don't know what escape clauses you have out there, Essence Festival. I don't even know how many years y'all have left on that contract with Target. But if Target is going to be a sponsor and you can't get out of that sponsorship, you know what you should have did? At one of those stages, you should have had the C-suites of Target bring their asses down here and have an open discussion and round table with the people that they need to talk to, like Jamal Bryant, and that's leading the boycott, and some of our others within the some of these organizations that we're all a part of, and have an open conversation about what's going on in this open boycott. That's how you handle the situation. You should have went to Target and say, hey, y'all are a major sponsor, but the people who come here are having an issue. So why don't we go and have an open conversation on one of these stages? Bring your C-suites down. Get in front of, and don't be afraid to talk to the people, because this isn't going anywhere. Not most of the people were government workers who lost their job. I don't think so. The people, if I lost my job, I don't have the extra capital to be spending to go down to the Essence Festival. I think a turnaround is possible, but I don't know when, because the climate right now, people are trying to save their dollars right now. People just don't have it like that right now. People are bracing themselves for the inevitable recession coming. People are bracing themselves, trying to shore up community and do what they can to make sure that they take care of their family and loved ones. I'm not saying it can't bounce back, but they're going to have to alter how they've done things in the past. And that's coming from LC. Mm. Mm. That too. I ain't seen one either. They also had to compete with Cowboy Carter tour. Oh, child. Well, you know, this ain't gonna make the Beehive happy, but there's a whole thread on social media about how they said this need to be Beyonce last tour because she ain't got it no more. I don't believe that. If my girl Janet can go out there and do concerts in her 60s, certainly Beyonce can go out there and do concert in her 40s. Um, I've been to Essence. It's a nice fair, but I went before the pandemic. I'm trying to tell you, DPG. So Essence, y'all handled this wrong. I just think y'all handled it wrong. Anyway, um, now that we're out of our sugar spike segment, now is a great time if you would like to support the platform, support independent media. If you want, now is a great time for you to support the platform. The Cash App is on the screen. Uh, uh, um, I'm out here doing the Lord's work while I'm having a visit from Miss Coco. That bitch ain't shit. It's time for Kaki's Corner. Today, in the wake of the fact that we have natural disasters all over the place, your president uh, has done away with, is trying to do away with FEMA, right? FEMA, the agency that helps communities and citizens in the wake of natural disasters, falls under the Department of Homeland Security. Who's the secretary of the Department of DHS, the Department Homeland Security? Kristi Noem. I wanted to show you because, like I told y'all, we're never going to fucking forgive you fucking Democratic senators that voted for these bastards. Never going to forgive you. So, in our Kaki's Corner today, I'm going to post who voted yes and who voted no to confirm this bitch in the office. And let's be clear, there are Democrats that voted to confirm this bitch. So I'm gonna put it up here so you can see with your own eyes. And if you reside in a state where a bastards confirmed them, you know what you need to do. Here was the vote. The vote was 59 to 30, 59 yays, 34 nays, and 7 that did not vote. I still don't even respect the 7 that did not vote, unless you were convalesced somewhere, infirmed somewhere. Get your ass out there, and it's up or down vote. Don't be a fucking coward, you bitches. Here are the yays. You notice New Hampshire Senator Hassan, Tim Kaine out of Virginia. Tim Kaine out of Virginia voted to confirm this bitch. Senator Kim out of New Jersey, he voted to confirm this bitch. Senator Peters out of Michigan voted to confirm this whore. Shaheen out of New Hampshire, she ain't shit. Senator Shaheen, she voted to confirm this whore. Alyssa Slotkin out of Michigan, that bitch voted to confirm this raggedy bitch, Kristi Noem as well. I just want y'all to see here. I don't want it to go unsaid. And if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, those of you who live in Virginia, I believe Tim Kaine just got reelected in 2024 last year. If I'm not mistaken, Tim Kaine was just reelected. I'm sure somebody in Virginia will correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought he just got reelected. And now they got to deal with him until 2030. This is the fuck shit that we're dealing with. Those are all the yays. Here are the nays and the not and the ones that did not vote. I need an explanation. If you are a no vote or you did not, I'm sorry, not a no vote, but if you did not vote, I need to know why you did not vote. What was the reason for you not being there? That goes for you, Raphael Warnock out of Georgia, Senator Merkley out of Oregon. We want to know. Why the fuck did you not vote? Or were you an abstention? No, Warnock didn't vote. He's not a no vote. He did not vote. Warnock wasn't it. Oh, you said Warner. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Warner. You're right. Warner did vote, and he voted against her. But I want y'all to see what I see. Slotkin has been a complete. Oh, I forgot to mention on the previous one. One I forgot to mention. I'm sorry. Y'all see bitch ass Fetterman. You see his bitch ass. I forgot to mention his bitch ass. You see he voted to confirm that whore. Forgot to mention him. Yeah, Alyssa Slotkin has been a complete disappointment. Complete disappointment. That was our Kornaki's Khakis corner. All right, so listen. I know we had a situation last week, but we're still back. We have not given up, okay? We need our gospel feature, our old school gospel feature. This is a new segment for those people who weren't here last Silly Saturday. Now, I figured out what happens. I asked YouTube, and YouTube says this is what happens. If the same situation happens where it says this video is not available, do not leave the chat, y'all. If they try to get us again, all I have to do is stop the video, and it takes like a minute or two, and then they'll bring the live back. But they have, from what because I asked the YouTube person, they said that they have an AI feature that listens to your video and sees if there's copyrighted content. And if you don't play it for so long, if you only play it for like a minute or so, the AI bot doesn't kick in. But if it's truly copywritten, what happens is the AI bot will stop the live stream as long as it can hear the music or the copywritten content. And if I just stop the copywritten content after a minute or two, it will come back. The live will come back, and I won't have to restart my whole live. So I'm gonna hold on one second. Because I need to watch this on YouTube itself. I want to be clear. If you get the dreaded gray screen, this video is not available, do not go anywhere. Stay in the chat. Hall monitors, if it happens, remind the people, don't go nowhere. I'm coming back. Give it a minute or two, and then I'll be back. Okay? Everybody with me? Please put a 27 in the chat if you understand the instructions. Now, while y'all are putting the 27 in the chat, today's old school gospel feature is an old school song, old school Kojic song. This song has been sang so many times over, so many iterations of it. I remember singing it when I was in the International Kojic Choir at Convocation. We have heard this song sang. We've heard it recently. In recent years, we've heard it old school. I remember being a little boy at this song. And this song was a staple. Now, the song we're gonna do, the song that we're gonna do is "He'll Bring You Out." I think we should be good with this one because this one was done back in the day, back in the 90s. This is a live performance at the church at GEI, Greater Emmanuel. And it starts off with Dorinda. Dorinda gives the microphone at the ear to Karen, and Karen comes out of her body. Now, this was old Karen. Karen before the Finally album. Big Karen. Okay? This was when Karen was coming out of her body. Okay? Now, we're going to enjoy ourselves and have a good time with this one. Okay? So, get your tambourines. Get your cowbell, get your scrub boards, get your bass drum, get your shouting and dancing shoes, because we are about to enjoy a good old school gospel one. Our gospel feature this week is "He'll Bring You Out." Oh, you said check IG. Hold on. It may be something. Hold on 1 second. She said check IG. Lord. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, we'll read that after this. We'll read that after this. Tracy, okay? We'll read it after this. We're gonna get through our shouting moment. All right, thank you for that, Tracy. All right. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Here we go. All right. That was He'll Bring You Out. That was He'll Bring You Out. Now, I know some of y'all say people speed it up. People actually speed that song up. But that right there is the actual original intended tempo for that song. It's not supposed to be, He'll Bring You Out. You know, I've heard people sing it faster as well. You got to sit in that. You got to sit in the pocket with He'll Bring You Out. People try to make it a lot faster. You got to sit in the pocket with that. And if you could sit in the pocket with that thing, and you got a good soloist that could drive that thing home, listen, you would tear a whole church up. You would tear a whole church up. If you get you a good, and I mean a good, you got a good choir behind you, and you got a choir that can and you got a choir that can sing. Cha, I hope it bless your heart. I hope it bless your heart. That's from that's got to be probably around about 93. That's got to be more than 30 years ago. So you're talking, that's probably somewhere around 93, 94-ish. Even if you look at the hairdos, that's somewhere around somewhere between 92 and 94. That's somewhere between about a 92 and a 94. If you look at the hairstyles, that's when that was. No, they don't dress like that anymore. You see J. Drew Sheard look way different. Don't he look different? He still got that ugly mustache, but he got a little more weight on him back then. I don't know what just happened there. Y'all forget my computer. See what's going on with my computer. Hold on for a moment. See what my computer got going on. Anyway, but did y'all enjoy today's feature? We got all the way through it. Baby, them stacks. Baby, them stacks. In that head, Demetria, girl, you remember them stacks? Yeah, them curls used to be stacked, honey. They didn't play round. So, but yeah, that's the kind of church I grew up in. Now that's my kind of church. I grew up in that kind of church. You know, you hear something like that, make you jump. Hey, when you hear it like that, that thing make you jump up real fast, get you running. He done took off. That thing get to you. Get you a good choir, the right soloist, and that he'll bring you out. Y'all see how Karen came? Karen came. Dodo was over there singing her heart out. Dodo was over there giving you everything you wanted, but Dodo made the fatal error of handing a microphone to Karen, early 90s Karen, and Karen came all the way out of her body. Baby, they was in there tearing up the church. Baby, listen. I remember we did He'll Bring You Out one year, and they were passing the mic when they got to the vamp. And you had Karen got on that mic. You had Sean got on that mic, Pace. You had Reverend James Moore got on that mic. And this is old, this is a long time ago when you used to have Reverend James Moore singing in the Kojic choir back in the day. Had on the schmuck like the rest of us. And baby, listen. When I tell you they tore up the church, they tore up Mason Temple. Trying to tell you what I know. Hey, don't get me started, Reverend James Moore. God don't need no matches. Anyway, we got to move on. Lord, before you get us started up in here, we have a good praise break. Hey! Somebody be done took off. Anyway, don't act a little more civilized. Right. Don't let me go get a good tambourine. Be done took off. Try to tell you, you better let them know the inform. You got to have them MLK fans, them the funeral fans. with Martin Luther King on that. Mm-hmm. Anyway, we're gonna try and pull it together and act civilized. Now, where's Tracy? Tracy sent us some breaking news, and we'll read it together. Now, apparently, the guy that was suing Tyler Perry, what was his name? Mark what was the guy name? His name was Derek Dixon. Derek Dixon's lawsuit wasn't the only one against Tyler Perry. Let me look at this. Hold on. So let me put this over here so y'all can see it. Hold on. All right. Y'all can see that, right? So here's what this says. Mark E. Swinton civil lawsuit. So the first time I met Mark E. Swinton, I booked a 16 episode on Ruthless playing the role Belle with the help of Cindy Butler at I Submit Talent Agency in Atlanta, Georgia. I was on a Zoom. I don't remember that character Belle, and I watch Ruthless, but anyway. I was on a Zoom call with him and Raven Drummer, letting me know how much they love my self-tape, and I did my self-tape at North Hollywood at Creation Studios. They booked me a first-class ticket from Los Angeles to Atlanta. I had a driver waiting on me at the Atlanta airport to take me to the Intercontinental Hotel in November 6th, 2019. So when it was time for me to come on set, November 7th, 2019, they took pictures of me in wardrobe and wig. And then when I was about to work, Mark Swinton calls me in his office, letting me know that they were sending me back home and letting me know I had a 17-year-old face, but I had a man's body. And I took it in as professional manner. And when I did, Mark said he was impressed how I handled it well and said he will promise me a role in the future. Then 2 years later, we stayed in contact and he booked me for the role cult member on the Oval in October 2019. October 19, 2021, excuse me. And TPS flew me out from LAX to Atlanta November 1st, 2021, 12:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Delta Airlines, and landed me in Atlanta at 7:40 a.m. I'm sorry, 7:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I had to Uber myself to Intercontinental, and Mark got my COVID test so he could hang out with me. And I didn't think anything of it because this guy was very powerful at Tyler Perry Studios. I was like honored he would want to hang out with me, and I was like someone that was coming up in the business. And he continued to text me and ask me where I'm at, and I was hanging with this girl named Taylor, and I was having sexual relations with and he wait I was saying who I was having sexual relations with, and he always asked me about her and asking me where I was at and what I'm doing. And I kept telling him that I was with Taylor at Buckhead, excuse me. Then he would say, he may stop by and buy me a drink, and he did. Bought me a drink and got himself a drink and my girlfriend Taylor. And then me and him walked outside, and he was telling me about what Tyler Perry does at his Bahamas Island with his male actors and female actors, and they all have sex with each other, and kept repeating that to me when he flew me back out to Atlanta on January 6th of 2022. Then November 4th, 2021, your timeline's off. 10:54 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, he would ask me, how did my performance go on set? And I said, Tyler said I did incredible job. And then text me at November 4th, 2021, 11:29 p.m. a.m. Pacific Standard Time, quote, you have plans tonight. We can hang at my crib tonight and you can keep your original flight back, end of quote. And I thought it was crazy he would want me to hang at his crib, and I'm just an actor. I thought I was building a great relationship with someone that could change my career. And then January 5th, 2022 at 10:47 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Mark texted me wanting to see me again and asking my name and date of birth and booked me a flight to Atlanta on January 6th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is a lot that I don't want to read. Oh, hold on, y'all, my throat. Sorry, y'all. Like, right, it's hard to read this with no periods. I'm just trying the best I can. We was I'm sorry, was asking, here I am right here, was asking what kind of liquor I like, and I said Don Julio 1942 and picking at steakhouse. He think I would like, and then text him I landed at Atlanta at 7:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, letting me know he is at S3 terminal. There is no S3 terminal. Well, maybe there is. Maybe that's the private jet places. But I don't know nothing. I don't know no S3 terminal at Atlanta Hartsfield. Letting me know he is at S3 terminal and letting me know he is parked at the cell phone lot drive around to pick me up at arrivals. And I saw him in a Mercedes G-Wagon, and he told me we were headed to Marcel's Steakhouse. While we are driving, Tyler Perry calls him and telling me to be quiet. And he has him on speaker, basically saying things about other actors and calling them annoying and bad mouthing other crew members. Then we get to Marcel's Steakhouse on Buckhead and told me I can get anything I want. And he orders me Don Julio 1942. While I'm drinking my first drink, he orders me more drinks and more drinks. And I ordered 3 drinks straight on the rocks, and I was already drunk at this point. And then I was talking about my career, but he didn't seem interested in that. He kept telling me how handsome I am. And then when we leave the restaurant, he takes me back to the crib and showing me his $250,000 painting he has in house at his big aquarium. And I was like, wow, I can't believe I'm in his house. I think this is a new one. And he asked me, he had a Don, and he asks me, he had a Don Julio 1942 bottle for me at his bar near his movie theater. And he made my drink for me, and I was drinking with him. And then I started feeling weird at this point already when I had another drink, because we went into his movie theater, and we were watching a movie, and I don't remember half of things he was talking about. All I remember, he took me upstairs, up in his room, and he had another room and watching another movie and gave me another drink and felt extra unbalanced. And I was not coherent and I couldn't fight anymore. I felt tranquilized, and I know he put something in my drink. And I started to try to kiss, and he started to try to kiss my neck and kiss me. And I told him to stop. And he told me, no, it's okay. And I got you. Don't worry. Come in my room. I couldn't move at all. I felt like my whole body was paralyzed. And then he started taking my clothes off and turned me around. And I couldn't move and started putting Vaseline on my anus area and started driving his penis in my anus, and I couldn't move and I couldn't get him off of me and started hurting. And I started hurting, and then I blacked out, and I don't remember what else he did to me after that. And I woke up the next morning, and he told me that he sent me $6,000 on Apple Pay to keep quiet about everything. And I was lost for words, and I was extremely mad and embarrassed. I told him I need to take a shower, and I noticed I was wiping myself in the shower, and I in the shower I had Vaseline on me, and is this over yet? And blood mixed together in the on the washcloth, and I was breaking down crying in the shower, and I didn't know what to do. I came to realize that I was raped by Mark E. Swinton, and I was afraid to speak up about the situation for 2 years because I thought I was going to be blackballed from Hollywood. I left his crib and got me a hotel in Buckhead. And going through this dramatic experience, it made my PTSD worse and my mental health and was worse since I'm a retired veteran in the Army and I've been suicidal all this time. I couldn't live life the way I wanted to. This is hard to read, y'all. I couldn't live life the way I wanted to. I was basically homeless and I was house hopping. I kept in contact with Mark and stayed on his good side because I was scared. Mark could ruin my acting career, and I just tried to make him happy. But I wanted to report him for so long. But I seen a psychiatrist at the VA to talk to someone, but I told him I was not happy and I couldn't live my life accordingly. At the VA, and the VA kept changing my doctor every 6 months, and I never had the same one. But I didn't have the funds to afford a civilian doctor. I was living off the VA. I thought I would lose my family speaking up about all of this, but they had my back all the way. But I can't live through this burden. I was eating my it was eating me alive, and I want justice for my mental health that Mark E. Swinton has caused me. And I want all the victims to speak up for them for all the things he has done too. And that's Tyler Perry's right hand man. And I want that's Ty, and I want justice for the emotional distress and mental illness and suicidal thoughts he has caused me. My life has not been the same ever since this incident happened. I wanted to die and just let myself be with God. This person's name is Braxton Official. Braxton Wells, excuse me. See what you look like, Braxton Wells. This is Braxton Wells. I don't know Braxton Wells. I guess Braxton. I don't know what to tell you, sir. I don't know what Mark Swinton looked like either. He got a settlement. There's a crown of glory waiting in heaven for me having to read that. We got to move on, Mr. Wells. We don't have nothing for you. It's time for this day in music. It's time for this day in music. I need to go lay down. All right, we almost done. Then I'm gonna get me something to eat and lay my ass down. All right, y'all. So, what year do you think we are doing for this day of music? Also, while you're putting what year you think we're doing, thank you to Terica for your Cash App. And also thank you to I don't want to say your government name, but your initials are MW. MW are your initials, and you wrote for Snack Fund. Terica wrote for Feel Better Love. Thank both of you all for your Cash Apps. I wanted to do that before I forgot. All right. Tracy W say this her favorite segment. 1999, you say 1999. Montrez, I know this Montrez's favorite segment. Montrez and Crazy Homebody Girl said 1984. Maybe I should have did 1984. I will say this is a year we have not done in 2025. We have not done this year in 2025. Oh, that was you, Marty? Okay. I ain't want to put government names out there. Thank you, Marty. 1997, no. 82, 91, 93. The year is 1992. So we will be looking at the top R&B singles on July 6th of 1992. All right, let's see what the nine deuce got for us. Top R&B singles on July 6th, 1992. Number 10, I've been searching out for so long. Nobody like you. Nowhere to be found. That was my song. Makes me wonder what I do. Glenn Jones, I've been searching was a whole situation. A whole situation. A whole situation. Not Nay came out the bushes and say she was born in 92. Don't do that. I've been searching was a jam. It was. Listen, it wasn't till I saw Good to Go on Soul Train that I knew that they were a group of white chicks. I swore when I heard this song, never satisfied. Never satisfied. I remember that song. When you hear them on the radio, it sounds like black girls. I would have never known had I not seen them on Soul Train at that time that they were that there was a group of white girls. But I like that song, Never Satisfied. Did. You don't remember I've Been Searching, Miss Bay thing? It was a whole bop. That was a big song back then. But I'm familiar with Never Satisfied too. Never Satisfied, it was a popular song in 1992. It was. But I thought this was a group of black girls when I used to hear it on the radio. I'll Be There, Mariah Carey. Off the MTV Unplugged album. With Trader Ends. Cover of the Jackson 5's I'll Be cover of the Jackson 5's I'll Be There. We all know the song. Thank you, Symmetry, for your Cash App. Symmetry sent me a Cash App as well. Thank you so much, Symmetry, for your Cash App. Listen, Honey Love. Give me that honey love. That was my shit. Give me that honey love. That was my shit. You are the best thing, baby, to ever come into my life. Y'all don't know about it. Y'all don't know about it. Y'all don't know about it. You don't know about it. Cure. Cha. My part was, in your love like a lollipop, you're so sweet, babe. And your body's like a lemon drop, sure tastes good to me. That was my shit. Hey, Opal. I don't even know if I said hey to you, Opal. I'm just saying. That was my shit, Honey Love. Honey Love. between Honey Love and Slow Dance, you're the only one I wanna slow dance with. Baby, I was in middle school. Listen, let me tell you, I was in middle school, and at the dances, the middle school dances, Honey Love, Slow Dance. You had to have your girl. I had a girlfriend back then. Her name was Jamila. She loved her some me. I loved her too. I thought. I ain't know no better back then. I was in middle school. I ain't know no better. I'm just saying. Number 6, In the Closet. Michael Jackson. This is off of the Black and White album. Something about you, baby, that make me want to give it to you. Wasn't that In the Closet? I think that was In the Closet by Michael Jackson. Wasn't that something about you, baby? I think that was it. I could be wrong. Child, we was not in the bathroom. Child. Naomi Campbell was in the video. They was in the middle of the in the desert. I vividly remember this song. Child. 1992. These some good songs here now. Forever in Your Eyes. This was the song by Mint Condition that came out after Pretty Brown Eyes. I remember Pretty Brown Eyes came out first, and then it was Forever in Your Eyes. Ow, I remember Forever in Your Eyes. I do. It was a good song. Great song. This is my favorite Mary J. Blige song. My favorite Mary J. Blige song. I'm just gonna be honest. I saw you before, baby. It's a deja vu, honey. Don't you know that you remind me? You remind me of a love that I once knew. Ow! Is it a dream or is it deja vu? I just have to let you know, so I have to sing it. You, girl, I don't know the way you walk it, the way you talk it, the way you move it. You remind me, yes, you do. The way this is my favorite Mary J. Blige song off the What's the 411 album. This is What's the 411 album. I'm just saying. This is my shit right here. I'm just saying. My favorite, and y'all know I ain't no Mary J. Blige fan, but this one right here don't owe me nothing. Don't owe me nothing. Patti LaBelle, When You've Been Blessed, feels like heaven. When you've been blessed, feels like heaven. Heaven. Listen, the best part of the song when she says pass it in the middle, when she says pass it on and on and on and on. Where you been black? I don't have no voice, y'all. Y'all know I'm struggling. Okay, struggling to get through it. You know, when Patti LaBelle go up to the stratosphere and reaches God vocally. Number 2, I love this song. Everybody needs to know the best things in life are free. Now that I discovered what you mean to me. The best things in life are free. Long as we got each other. The best things in life are free. Hey, 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 hey. Uh-huh. I love this song by Janet and Luther. Love this song. Such a slept on song. Such a slept on song. The best things in life are free. It's such a great song. Great song. Great song. Just a good. I remember this song in the summer of 92. This was the summer of 92. And you know what's so funny? When I look at some of these lists, I'm very curious to see some. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Can I just be brutally honest? I'm probably going to do late 80s and early 90s. I mean, late 80s and 90s all summer long because I remember my childhood. And you know, when you're home from school in the summertime, artists back then used to purposely release songs during the summer because those songs become the soundtrack for your summer. That's like your summer jam. And you could literally remember certain years based on songs that came out that summer. This was one of those songs I remember from the summer of 92, The Best Things in Life Are Free. Such a good carefree pop song. It was R&B, but it had a pop feel to it. Love this song. This is Lionel Richie. Do it to me one more time. Give me one more chance. This heart of mine. Do it to me one more time, baby. Can't get enough of your love. Number one song. Do it to me one more time. Come on, Lionel. Give me one more chance. This heart of mine. Do it to me one more time, baby. Can't get enough of your love. Lionel Richie. Number one on July 6th, 1992. Just saying. Just saying. Great list. Let's start back over. Number 10, we're in the year 1992, top 10 R&B songs, 1992. Number 10, Glenn Jones, I've Been Searching. Number 9, Never Satisfied, Good to Go. Number 8, Mariah Carey, I'll Be There. Number 7, R. Kelly and Public Announcement, Honey Love. Number 6, Michael Jackson, In the Closet. Number 5, Mint Condition, Forever in Your Eyes. Number 4, Mary J. Blige, You Remind Me. Number 3, Patti LaBelle, When You've Been Blessed, Feels Like Heaven. Number 2, Luther Vandross and Janet Jackson, The Best Things in Life Are Free. And number 1, Lionel Richie, Do It To Me. Great list. And now, I made it through, y'all. I made it through. Oh, no, I ain't make it through yet. We still got the video breakdowns. We got some good video breakdowns today, too. I thought we was on Palette. I saw, when I tell you, I saw Man and immediately thought I was on the damn, what are they, the palette cleansers? Because I saw Man and we ain't even on the palette cleansers yet. I hope you find these funny like I did. What y'all saying in the chat? Hold on, let me see what y'all saying. All right. Let's do the first video breakdown. Here's the first one.
What up, Council? We are the founding members of the Perineum Sun Club, a club dedicated to spreading awareness for sunning your taint. This is a holistic practice, and the vitamin D boost aligns your chakras and boosts your stoke. This past weekend, our beautiful club ventured out to Black's Beach in San Diego with one goal in mind: to break the record, the world record, for group perineum sunning. The government went out of its way to stop us, even trying to create rain. 26 beautiful souls joined us as we grabbed our ankles defiantly in the face of victory. We're proud to say that we broke the record and it was confirmed by Guinness, the world record people. But even with our record, we need more to legitimize our cause. A cause that if taken seriously could save lives. That is why, Council, we are asking you to join us for our next group sunning. We'll be at El Matador Beach in Malibu during the solar eclipse at noon. There's no money in this for you, only justice.
The greatest line in that whole video is when he said, "We grabbed our ankles defiantly." Xavier, have you ever grabbed your ankles defiantly? Anybody here ever been asked to grab their ankles defiantly? Listen. I don't have the I don't have the energy to react to this the way I should, y'all. That young man said they grabbed their ankles defiantly. Oh God. Oh, you heard it right. Lil Baby said play it again. One more time for Lil Baby.
What up, Council? We are the founding members of the Perineum Sun Club, a club dedicated to spreading awareness for sunning your taint. This is a holistic practice, and the vitamin D boost aligns your chakras and boosts your stoke. This past weekend, our beautiful club ventured out to Black's Beach in San Diego with one goal in mind: to break the record, the world record, for group perineum sunning. The government went out of its way to stop us, even trying to create rain. 26 beautiful souls joined us as we grabbed our ankles defiantly in the face of victory. We're proud to say that we broke the record and it was confirmed by Guinness, the world record people. But even with our record, we need more to legitimize our cause. A cause that if taken seriously could save lives. That is why, Council, we are asking you to join us for our next group sunning. We'll be at El Matador Beach in Malibu during the solar eclipse at noon. There's no money in this for you, only justice.
Guinness, the world record people. There's no money in this for you, only justice. Catherine Powell, we've done the 70s. I'm about to do some more 70s for my 70s people. I ain't got nothing to do with that, y'all. The man, you heard it for yourself. Here's the second video.
Let's create the most gorgeous cumstone you ever did see.
I beg your finest pardon? Do you want to run that by me again?
Gorgeous cumstone you...
And what on God's green earth is that?
My client sent in their semen sample.
Your client sent in what?
Their semen sample.
Why?
Processed it into a powder, and of course now I'm incorporating it into the clay for a wire-wrapped pendant.
Mary, Mother of Jesus, I'm sorry I asked.
Now, for part of the oval pendant, we want just the natural semen coloring.
Oh, it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Of course, I did have leftovers, so I made a complimentary gummy bear.
I'm sorry, love, you're gonna have to repeat that again. A what bear?
Complimentary gummy bear to...
Leave it out.
I always love when you guys bring new ideas that end up being so flippin' cool.
I'm just confused as to what point in your life do you think, do you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to dehydrate semen. I'm just going to make it into jewelry.
And thank you for trusting me with the creative freedom aspect. I love you guys for that so much.
Listen, I know it's cost of living crisis and I really appreciate your entrepreneurial spirit, but have a day off.
I almost want to keep this for myself.
Oh, you absolute wrong'un. I'm on off this planet. And no more. No, too much internet.
I don't know what y'all want from me. I literally I have no idea what you people want from me. I don't know. Apparently, people are buying it, little baby. I ain't got nothing to do with it, okay? People are buying this, okay? Listen, Catherine, I don't know, honey. I have nothing to do with it, Catherine. Baby, I can't call it. Somebody somebody sent it to her. You know where it came from, Mari. You know where it came from, but somebody sent it to her to make for them. Maybe she got a website. I don't know. I'm not going to go see. Somebody go. I'm sure she got a website or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to play that again. Do not ask me. Here's our final video breakdown, and I'm playing this one as we are all eagerly anticipating the Brandy and Monica tour.
Grown is accepting the fact that the boy was actually Monica. See, I tried to hesitate. I didn't want to say what he told me. He said, without me, you couldn't make it through the day. Ain't that a shame? He was pillow talking to Brandy about his girlfriend, who was Monica. And then later she says, when will you get the picture? You're the past and I'm the future. Meaning that he was Monica's first. Problem solved. I went all my life trying to figure this out. And with that being said, can you imagine the nerve and audacity? Like, she really ran up on her like, excuse me, can I please talk to you for a minute? And Monica's like, sure, you know, you look kind of familiar. And this like, yeah, you do too. But I just want to know, do you know somebody named? I will slap the fuck out you. You know I know his name. Like, what? And she's like, well, I just wanted to let you know that he's mine. Girl, I'm about to beat your ass. Because you got me all the way.
Yet another reason why Brandy may be the Antichrist. Between Brandy, Donald John, Tomato, one of them can sing, one of them has orange stuff on them. They both can be the Antichrist. Brandy is a problem. She's a murderer. She take people eyeball out, and now she's stealing people's mans. I'm glad somebody said that, because I never put that together, that it was actually Monica's man. Let's be clear. Monica was more attractive than Brandy. Let's be clear. And could sing circles around that woman. Just saying. I just don't know what y'all like, what y'all see in that woman. She was a whole ass whore sleeping with somebody's man. And then that's why Monica fucked her ass up. That's why Monica fucked her ass up. That's why Monica had this monkey stomp your ass, because you out here stealing people's man. Girl, it all makes sense now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Marty said, you not about to do Brandy and Beyond Skank. Listen, I like Brandy. Brandy got some good music. And Beyonce got a couple of songs, you know. It's a couple of songs. But I enjoy Brandy's music. But let's be clear. The real vocal powerhouse of the two is Monica, not Brandy. Let's be brutally honest. Don't So Go and make so much more sense now? Yes, she can sing now. Actually, I would beat Mekhi Phifer back because he was the one putting us against each other. Well, that's true. He was dipping his spoon into both sugar bowls. Aren't they about? Yeah, they are about to go on tour, and we'll be right there. We'll be right there, Catherine Powell. Look at all of the Brandy lovers. She was messing with Adina Howard, man. She was stealing everybody, man. Adina Howard should have fucked her ass up. Adina Howard give me a hood chick that could fight anyway. She better be glad she didn't get her ass fucked up by Adina Howard. I'm not paying you no mind, Xavier. Monica's voice is over. It's not over. We gonna see on the tour. We'll all be at the tour together. We'll be sitting in at the tour together. We'll all be able to hear it for ourselves. We don't have to debate on this. We'll be at the tour this fall. I got my tickets for October 31st if you need me. Somebody told me that they said they may have to do an additional Atlanta date because they already sold out. I'll be at the Halloween night one if you need me. If you should need me. Adina should have whooped her ass. That bitch always fucking some shit up. Not this chat has turned into something crazy, child. Don't it always? All right, y'all. Those were that don't mean I have frequent flyer miles. I can come fly in, I can fly to the wedding and be home the next day for the ticket for the concert. They make planes, fly out that next morning and make it there that night for the concert. I'm just saying. Harold, you way behind. Somebody go get Harold. Somebody go get Harold. He way behind. Anyway, it's time for palate cleansers on the way out. I'm just saying. Palate cleansers on the way out. Oh. Mm. Listen, I looked real fast, and that brown drawstring I thought was something else. I looked real fast and thought that brown drawstring was something else. God be with me. It's I got COVID brain. Hey, pretty lady, them some nice hips and a pretty dress. Hey, Daysky, with your big donkey dick, that young man got a big old penis. That young man got a huge ass penis. Oh, mm, okay. It's a lot of light brights. Can I get some? There you go. Hey, man. Thank you, because I needed some dark chocolate introduced into my life. Mm. Oh, that's a lot of booty, ma'am. Oh, it is a disproportionately greater number of light brights today. Watch somebody say, I'm going too fast. It's too many light brights today. Do better next time, L Teddy. Yeah, it's too many high yellows, too many light brights. We got to get these light brights out of here. Light bright, light bright. Turn on the magic of colored lights. Hmm. Yeah, it's just too many light brights. We need extra melanin. I don't even know how all these light brights got in here. Mm. Okay. Mm. I never had a light bright either. I grew up poor, so light brights were not in the budget at my household. We couldn't afford a light bright. Okay, now we getting some dark chocolates. There's too much light brights up in here. I'm just saying, sir, what is that, sir? This is a family show. There are women and children here. Can't be showing all that junk, sir. What is this little thing right here, sir? This is a family show. That's a lot of booty. Child, Catherine, her fiance is right in the chat. He'll pop out and say she's already accounted for. You ain't got to worry, Catherine. She was talking about the toy light bright, not a light bright man. Her fiance is right in the chat. He'll pop out and say, "I'm here." Sir, what is this? Sir, what is that? Sir, this is a family show. There are women and children here. Hey, pretty lady. Mm. Really? That was your Cowboy Carter outfit? That's what that was, your Cowboy Carter outfit? Mm. Mm. There's a lot of palate cleanses, L Teddy. Mm. That's a grown woman right there. That's a grown woman. Look, I told you he was gonna pop out, Catherine. You see him. I told you he was gonna pop out, Catherine. I told you it wouldn't be long. Child. These are grown women. Grown women. Man, why are you at an airport in a bathing suit? Because I see airplanes back there. Lord. You know them light brights like them dark, Marty. Really, computer? We were doing so well. We were doing so well, computer. We were doing so well. Hey, pretty lady. We're almost finished, computer. Just will not let me be great. Just will not let me be great. Mm-mm. Okay, there we go. Hey, boy. Hold on. You're doing this too many times. Hold on. Let me get this together. Hold on for a moment, y'all. Hold on for a moment. Get this together. All right. All right. There we go. That should be better. Okay. Oh, that's a grown woman right there. Grown one. Grown. Mm. Hey, man. Y'all know that's my boo. All right, y'all. Well, listen. I really made it through this time, y'all. I made it through. Made it through. Did y'all enjoy Silly Saturday today? If you enjoyed Silly Saturday, put a Shondo in the chat. Let me know you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a labor of love. I went through 2 whole bottles of BioLite to get through this. Now I'm about to go lay down and rest, y'all. I hope you enjoyed. I mustered up the energy to get through it, and I did. We'll be back hopefully tomorrow. We'll be back for Run Your Mouth. Listen, as I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. I know Really B is live right now, so I need to send y'all over there. Hold on, let me set this up and send y'all over there. I always enjoy when y'all have a good time. When y'all don't have a good time, it bothers me. Whew. I would have been off of here, but we read that Tyler Perry mess. All right, so I got that set up. Listen, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. Thank y'all so much for all of the cash apps. Many of you all sent over cash app, and if you still want to send one, there's the QR code right there. Thank y'all so much for your prayers. Thank you so much for your thoughts and your prayers for those people who sent cash apps so that I can continue to quarantine and not have to go out the house. I am eternally grateful to you. Eternally grateful to you. Okay. Anyway, but I'm about to get up out of here and go get some rest and just rest up for the rest of the evening. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for holding me down, for each and everything that you all do for me. It does not go unnoticed. Stay right there. I'm gonna send y'all over to Really Be. Until next time, that's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. I will see y'all later.